Welcome to Southern Strike 4. Today we're taking on the second mission of the German campaign. We're going to be using the armored Doctrine. And this mission presents a few challenges. First challenge, of course, we're going to have to refuel. The second challenge is getting our defense set up. They're going to be attacking us and bringing lots and lots of tanks. We're going to have to try to set up a good defense where we can funnel, maybe use a few scouts and stuff like that. And there is a landmine option. Going to have to try to be smart in our approach to using that. So I'll let them go ahead and talk, and we'll get started here.
Blitzkrieg tactics are most effective if we press on and don't let the enemy regroup their forces.
Ja, Herr Kommandant. But unfortunately, our panzers are running out of fuel.
I see. According to our maps, there is a gas station nearby. Head there and refuel the tanks immediately.
Okay, looks like we have one set of infantry, so we're going to have to be smart with how we use that. We've only got one medic. I'm going to leave the medic behind and group them separately here.
Sanitäter unterwegs. Zu Befehl. Zu Befehl.
And then I'm going to group separate there. I simply press R3 to group. Tanks are group number 1. The armored personnel category. I'm going to hold down L1 and press X and add the armored personnel category to that. So this will be the group. I'm going to use the triangle command to start. That means they will engage. There's some positions we need to clear out here, and then there's some other stuff. I'm going to have the... Oh, we got another group here. I'm going to go ahead and select 5. I'm going to add... Oh, we got a couple medics here. That's really good. Okay, I'm going to... Yeah, I'm going to get these tanks going here. This is group 5. There's a position over here, I believe. We got to clear this position out right here. So, triangle commanded there. That means they will fight when they get attacked. I'm going to clear these out here. And then I'm going to take everybody out of this transport vehicle. And right over here, I think there's like 2 medics. I want to get my medics separate. Because without the medics, it could be a long day. So that's one of the defensive positions right there. We're clearing this out. We are using the triangle command. If you use the circle command, they'll keep going until they get to the position. But we just use the triangle command. I'm going to use the circle command right there. Okay, I got to sort out the medics from the rest of the group here. I believe... I can't even tell. It's probably not the best spot to do that. I'll put them on over here. Minus the supply truck. I just want to get the medics separate, because if I have medics, I can do some stuff.
Transporter einsatzbereit. Transporter einsatzbereit. Befehle, Kommandant.
My medics are group number 3, so I want to add this medic here.
Einsatzbereit.
And this one and this one. Pressing R3, that'll be group number 1. I'm going to move my medics back here, and then I'm going to select all this infantry and group them together. While we're doing that, so I'm going to push this group forward a little bit more, probably right there. And we're going to get ready for a big attack. I'm going to try to have multiple options here. Oh, there's another medic we didn't select. So let me see what's in this group here. There's 1 medic, I believe. That's fine. I'm going to press an R3. That'll be group number 3. I'm going to take these medics. That's group number 1. Hold down L1. And press X on this medic. Press an R3. Medics are group number 4. So group number 3. Going to send them into the woods here. And then I'll trail with the medics. Group number 4, triangle command there. We'll counter a little bit of resistance here. So I'll have 4
Sanitäter
stay.
unterwegs.
Feind vernichtet.
Bin da, wo man mich braucht.
And then we're going to get ready for a big attack. Coming up here. So I'll send this group to here. And I think I'm just going to take the tanks and just plow forward. And you got to watch out. There's some anti-tank cannons here. We'll try to hit those.
Verstanden.
As we go forward here. We need to get fuel. That's like the big thing here.
Feindliche Einheiten.
There should be a contingent of tanks. There we are. We can hit this one.
Das wäre einer
Alternatively,
weniger.
we could try to salvage it from defense too.
Vernichtet.
Einsatzbereit, Kommandant.
Yeah, we're looking pretty good. We just got to take on these tanks here. And now I can take this group. Well,
MG-Schütze meldet sich zum Dienst.
I'm going to send this group here to try to flank them.
Bewegung, Soldaten.
And I'll have 4 stop over here.
Sanitäter unterwegs.
Zu Befehl.
Oh, there's tanks hitting us from the backside too. Wow, I did not anticipate that. If you want a rating, a decent rating, you got to
Zu
have...
Befehl.
Let's get a pillager here. I need to see where these tanks are coming
Bewegung,
from.
Soldaten.
So I'm going to send these out here. I'm going to turn it to return fire and lay down.
Der Feind.
I did not anticipate getting attacked from the tanks here. There, we can see the tank. We'll go ahead and hit the light tank up there.
Bereit für die Schlacht.
Sie ist zerstört. Transporter meldet sich zum Dienst.
And then group number 3 we'll use. We got some mines. Or not mines.
Good, good. Now resume your advance to the north
Grenades.
across the railway.
Okay.
Zu Befehl.
So there's the other part of the problem here. These light tanks, got that out of the way. Okay.
Befehle, Kommandant.
Infanterie in Bewegung.
Time to refuel what we have left. Oh, I guess there's a few more in here. That's fine. We can take that position out.
Verstanden. Transporter einsatzbereit.
I'm going to send group number 3 over to here.
Bestätigt. Sanitäter einsatzbereit.
And 4 is safe as
Bin
well.
da, wo man mich braucht.
We can also take our supply vehicles. That's group number 2. Oh, it's all group number 2. Okay, so it's all grouped. We'll take our supply vehicles to here. Get our supply vehicles, repair vehicles going. Next part's just going to be to build up a defensive position here.
Ja, Kommandant.
So group number 3 is going to resupply here. Then I'll have this group just start resupplying as much as possible. You can also refuel here, so there's more than what you need. With this one right here, I'm going to have it go here. And I'm going to have this go transfer supply. And press X on this once it stops. And I'm just going to refuel or
Beeilung.
fill it up there. With this right here, same thing. R2, transfer supply, press X
Auf dem
there.
Weg. Ja, Kommandant.
Now there is a town. I don't think I'm going to be sending my troops there. I'm going to send
Bandagen sind
people over here.
einsatzbereit.
There is a town we can take stuff from too. Potentially. I think we have to move to the next phase. But yeah, the next phase is going to be basically to take out a tank over here. We're going to need like anti-tank grenades or regular grenades will work too.
Infanterie
I'm gonna
meldet sich
put-
zum Dienst. Verstanden.
Some of these extra troops in the
Transporter
armor.
einsatzbereit. Befehle,
Okay, so
Kommandant.
this is going on here. I'm going to refuel this one.
Wir sind einsatzbereit, Kommandant. Verstanden. Hier kommt der
This didn't
Nachschub.
get a supply transfer yet. Let's try this again. Transfer supply, X.
Ja, Kommandant.
I'll run them down to here and take the supply. there. And I'm going to simply
Bereit zum Angriff.
select them all, press the triangle button,
Bestätigt.
and then I'm going to do the same on this one right here, and they'll get multiple stuff's going to be refueled. I'm going to take the troop out of here, and I'm going to put him as a scout in this tower here.
Bewegung, Soldaten!
And then I think we got two,
Befehle?
well, at least we got one crew member here. I'm going to put him in this tower as a scout.
Transporter einsatzbereit.
Panzerbrecher in Bewegung. Hat jemand den Doktor gerufen? Sanitäter unterwegs. Zu Befehl.
And let's see what we can do with
Infanterie in
group number
Bewegung.
3.
Infanterie in Bewegung.
Okay, so far so good there. I'm going to use up my mines. We have 8 mines. I'm going to go ahead and use those. There should be just 2 soldiers that have 2 each. We're going to need to put more mines down in defense for later, but yeah, we're going to start with this. And that's one of the big things I'm going to use the supply vehicle for, is to resupply those mines. So that's that. This one's going to go ahead and transfer supply here.
Bewegung.
All right, let's do this one more time.
Verstanden.
Erwarte Befehle.
That's a crew member. I'm going to put him in this as a scout.
Bewegung, Soldaten!
Einsatzbereit, Kommandant.
And I'm going to simply select...
Auf dem Weg.
It looks like we're just refueling there, so
Wir reparieren
we'll
und
go ahead
füllen
and
nach.
put this one back here. Or you can use, hold down X, left analog stick up,
Fahrzeug funktionstüchtig.
and then just triangle here, triangle
Auf dem Weg.
here,
Bewegung.
triangle there. We'll get them all refueled, I think,
Befehle?
which is the only option.
Ja,
This is going to
Kommandant.
unload all, and he's going to go up in
Bewegung,
here.
Soldaten! Hat jemand den Doktor gerufen?
Okay, so
Befehle?
group number 3, there's this tank we have to take out.
in Bewegung!
I'm going to see if we can get our troops hidden in the brush.
Bestätigt!
And that's going to activate the next part of my mission here. So, one of the things I want to do is, now that we've got everything
Fahrzeug
resupplied here,
funktionstüchtig.
I'm going to send all the tanks to here, and then we're going to build up a defensive position.
Ja, Kommandant.
There is a
MG
possibility I
gehört
might
und
go into the city and try to get a long-range artillery piece. That might be helpful for us. We need to get this tank out of the way, so
Tötet sie!
we're going to throw a lot of grenades.
Tötet sie!
Herr Commandant, we have encountered a new British heavy tank. Our guns are completely ineffective against its front armor. Requesting air support.
Ziel unter Beschuss nehmen!
Unfortunately, the Stukas are
And
too
that
far
objective
away
is
to
complete.
provide
So
support.
that's
You
done
have to
there.
find a way to deal with it yourselves.
The only thing I worry about in going into the city
Impressive.
is it could be a little
Now, have your men
challenging.
scout
So I'm
the
going to take
area
group
over the
number
railway
4.
lines. There might be more British forces nearby.
You know what? I don't even think we
Infanterie
need to
in
do that.
Bewegung.
I'm going to not go into the city here. I think we can get most of this mission done without that. So
Hier
next
kommt der
part right here
Nachschub.
I'm going to focus on is just laying mines and stuff like that and getting this mined for defensive
Einsatzbereit,
purposes.
Kommandant.
So I'll get my medics over here and getting the tanks into place. So group number
Einsatzbereit,
3
Kommandant.
is going to restock. I believe we can lay more mines. We'll see. Yeah, we got 8 more mines there. So we can keep restocking. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this supply vehicle here, and the reason I'm doing that is simply I want to know where the ones that can lay mines are, so I can have them grouped separately. So triangle button here. I'm going to group these four separately. Well, so I'm going to group this one.
Hier kommt der Nachschub.
All right, I can put this one down here. I'm going to hide troops and stuff and get this position defended here. So we're going to have tanks
Verstanden.
hidden
Befehle, Kommandant?
in the brush here.
Ja, Kommandant.
And then we're going to have guns set up
Beeilung.
behind that. And then
Wir
while
sind
we're doing
einsatzbereit,
that,
Kommandant. Beeilung.
I'm going to get this infantry all separate. So
Wir
group
reparieren
number
und fallen
1,
nach.
Bereit für die Schlacht.
we've got mines. We're going to just keep mining this road all the way. Maybe mine a few other things. And I like to use like a checkerboard type approach for putting mines, because sometimes they hit them, sometimes they miss. And while we're doing that, we're going to hide some submachine gunner. I'm going to hide over here.
Bewegung, Soldaten.
I'm going to change him to return fire and lay down.
Infanterie
Submachine
einsatzbereit.
gunner infantry. I'm going to have him return fire, lay down. I'm going to hide him over here. I'm just going to be hiding all these troops pretty much.
Panzerbrecher meldet sich
Anti-tank
zum
rifle,
Dienst.
not going to hide him. I'm going to hide him, put him in here
Panzerbrecher in Bewegung.
as support.
Panzerbrecher
Anti-tank
meldet sich
rifle
zum Dienst.
soldier, I'm going to put back here.
Panzerbrecher in Bewegung.
And I'm going to try to pair
Erwarte
them with
Befehle.
medics. So
Bin
medic
da, wo
over
man mich
here,
braucht. Hat jemand den Doktor gerufen?
medic over
Sanitäter
here.
unterwegs. Erwarte Befehle. Bin da, wo man mich
Yeah,
braucht.
so we'll get this going here.
Hier kommt
Group
der
number 1
Nachschub.
again, going to refuel or resupply. Going to put a few more mines in place here. And we won't be able to stop everything. If we can put a dent in it, that'd be good. And the other thing to be aware of is the AI has good ability to get around. So I don't want to spend too much time on this. I'm going to get some of these other things into
Infanterie
place.
meldet sich zum
Submachine
Dienst.
gunner, I'm going to lay down and return fire, hide him over here.
Ja, Kommandant.
Submachine gunner, I'm going to lay down, return fire, hide him over here.
Bewegung, Soldaten.
I'm just looking to get these in
Einsatzbereit,
position so I
Kommandant.
can...
Bewegung, Soldaten. Befehle?
I'm going to keep the mortar separate for now. I'll keep the mortar over
Ja,
here.
Kommandant.
I'm going to use the mortar to activate the next part of the mission.
Panzerbrecher meldet sich
Anti-tank
zum
rifle
Dienst.
soldier. Going to move him back here with the
Verstanden.
medic.
Sanitäter einsatzbereit. Bin da, wo man mich braucht.
Try to hide him, obviously.
Panzerbrecher
Anti-tank
meldet
rifle
sich zum
soldier.
Dienst.
Put over here.
Bestätigt.
I'm going to work a medic in
Erwarte Befehle.
with that.
Bin da, wo man mich braucht.
And apparently we got some machine gunners here too. So, going to hide, lay down, return fire over to here.
Zu Befehl.
This officer can be a scout. Move him over here. I'm gonna have him. Oops, he didn't select him there.
Ja?
Lay down, return fire. And what I'm hoping to do is, ID for my long range targets. So lay down, return fire. I'll have the officer hiding
Auf dem Weg.
here, and we need to get group number 1 going again. So we resupplied them. Well, we didn't resupply them all the way, but we'll get them going here. Some more mines. All right, get those mines out of the way. And while we're doing that, let's get the supply vehicle back. We won't actually need. I'm going to use
Transporter einsatzbereit.
transport
Befehl.
vehicle. I'll put one in here.
Auf
I
dem
guess we
Weg.
can put the supply vehicle. Well, you know, I'm going to keep the supply vehicle here for the other stuff.
Bereit zum Angriff.
Let's get some tanks hidden around here. Trying to take advantage of the camouflage.
Infanterie
There's another
einsatzbereit.
crew member we can put
Auf dem
in
Weg.
there.
Fahrzeug
Hopefully we don't have to come to
funktionstüchtig.
that. Gonna hide a tank here. All right, group number one. I'm gonna move them to right here,
Na los!
and of course we're gonna resupply them. So I'm gonna go triangle to resupply them there.
Ja,
While we're
Kommandant.
doing that, I'll get the rest of these tanks. Another tank over here.
Na los!
Befehle?
Submachine gunner. Gonna hide them in here. So return fire, lay down.
Bestätigt.
Zu Befehl.
Our personnel carrier. We got a bunch of individual troops we could hide, but I'm gonna keep it over here more for defensive purposes.
Zu Befehl.
And then we'll move this tank and hide it in the woods over here as well.
Auf dem Weg.
If you can hold down R1, you can change the view with the right analog stick, and you can see. Trying to get a good defense set up. And of course, get stuff for the long range weapons and stuff like that. So group number one is going to do some more mines. And then once we're done with that, we will get to the next part of the mission here. So I'm just going to put some mines down here. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to mine, like set a line for a mine.
Befehle, Kommandant.
Zu Befehl.
Zu Befehl.
Let's go ahead and triangle and resupply them there. I'm not going to use, you could go on as long as you have the supply truck here. You could just lay mines all day long. I don't want to do it that long, but I want to get, you know, get it set up kind of. So we're going to put a line in the tracks, and then we'll put another line behind there, and anything that crosses should get hit. And then after I'm done with this, we'll get ready and we'll activate the next part of the mission, which will basically plan defense here. So he's got two. He should have one more. I'm guessing he has the only one there. Yep, okay. As soon as he starts going, I'm going to activate these ones back here. I might go 3 deep on this. So that's the last one there. I'm going to go ahead and move this
Reparieren und
truck
füllen nach.
closer by. And then again, to activate, I'm just going to use a mortar to fire on this position.
Wir reparieren und füllen nach.
get in the mine over here. And sometimes with some of these missions, you can put mines in, and the AI is very good at going around them. It depends.
Einsatzbereit, Kommandant. Auf dem Weg.
On the mission, but yeah, we'll get this all set up here, and then we'll go ahead and activate the next part. In fact, while I'm doing that, I'm gonna get this mortar here.
Zu Befehl.
We'll have them move forward. Now, there's this way you can use a scout, but unfortunately, if you have a mortar, the scout thing's not gonna work. If you had a long-range artillery piece, you could start shelling this position, I believe, with a scout. But if you do it with a mortar, they're going to attack the scout. That's where you have them lay down and return fire. So just a little tip there. I don't know if it makes a lot of sense, but we'll get this next part going here. And it should be one more.
Wir reparieren und füllen nach. Jawohl.
Let's, yeah, we get a mortar ready. He's going to hit the target as soon as I get this line through here.
Hier kommt der Nachschub.
Let's go ahead and restock.
Wir reparieren und füllen nach. Erwarte Befehle.
Might be going a little fast with these mines here. We'll see. Oh, maybe not. Okay, so
Wir reparieren und füllen nach.
I'm going to do a fourth layer, and then we'll be ready to go.
Zu Befehl.
So we're going to quickly restock here. And this is just to, make it a little more difficult for them. The other part of this is, and you can do this for other missions, is you get medals. You get medals if you, it's called a sapper medal, if you have a landmine get in their way. So they're worth a lot of points. And if you're trying to get a 3-star rating, they can actually help you out. Another thing about getting a 3-star rating is you get points for damage dealt, and you get points for medals. You lose points for damage taken. So just something to keep in mind here. But this mission itself is more of, you're going to get a lot of points if you hold on and survive. So I'm not super concerned in terms of getting,
Hier kommt der Nachschub.
in terms of not taking damage. It's more, you want to survive the mission,
Einsatzbereit, Kommandant.
so to speak. If you can survive the mission, you're going to probably get a 3-star rating most of the time. Not 100% of the time, but most of the time. Some missions are not quite like that. You got to get extra points, so something to keep in mind. Where if you lay the mines and stuff like that, you're going to greatly improve your chances of getting that rating. I'm going to have this mined a little bit more, and then we'll go ahead and get started here. I think maybe 2 more times out of here. So 1, 2.
Kommandant. Jawohl.
I'm going to load up one more time, one more round of mines, and then we'll get started on the
Hier kommt
mission.
der Nachschub. Ja, Kommandant.
So this one's ready to go. I'll send it back here. And then group number one, I'm going to, yeah, we'll just lay some more mines here. And again, my plan is going to be to try to funnel these troops through where we have our position defended and stuff like that.
Einsatzbereit, Kommandant.
So these ones
Ja,
are ready to
Kommandant.
go. I'm going to go ahead and have him lay down and return fire. Hide over here.
Bewegungssoldaten. Infanterie
This
meldet
one,
sich zum
same
Dienst.
thing. Lay down, return fire. Gonna hide him over here.
Jawohl.
And this
Zu
one,
Befehl.
gonna lay down, return fire. Gonna hide him in here.
Verstanden.
More so to ID
Infanterie meldet sich
potential
zum
targets. And this one's got one more mine left. Let's put that mine over here. I'll probably have him lay down as well. But we gotta get this mission
Befehle,
started.
Kommandant.
So gonna go ahead and attack ground.
Angriff! Befehle?
And gonna have him just lay down and return fire.
Fire at the target!
Yep, they see us. I'm gonna run as soon as
Befehl.
possible.
Feind
That's now.
gesichtet. Bewegung.
Circle command, get out of there.
Verstanden.
And I'd like to have this thing be able to fire more shots. So I'm gonna go ahead and resupply them. Oh, did they
Auf dem
stop?
Weg.
That's fine. In that case, I'm gonna fire some more.
Feuer!
I'd like to get them to go through this minefield. They will at some point. Yep. One more.
In Bewegung,
All right,
Kommandant.
time to run
Open fire!
and see if they can hit the minefield there.
Herr Commandant,
There we go.
we've encountered a great many of those heavy
Objective
tanks.
complete. And I'm gonna get him out of here.
Fall back
Sapper
to a
metal
more
gold.
defendable position and prepare to make a
Looking
stand
good there. Looking good. 2 sapper
Reinforcements
metals.
will arrive soon.
I'm gonna hide this for support somewhere. I may hide him in this woods here. I'm gonna hide him in this woods, I think. And I'll pair him with a medic. I'm gonna take this
jemand
extra
verletzt?
medic here. I'll put him over here.
Bin da, wo man mich braucht.
Yeah, so we're at 2 stars. Those sapper metals are very valuable. We've got this line defended. We're going to be getting more stuff to set up for defense, but they're going to be attacking us hard here.
Ja, Kommandant.
So he's got 50. We'll hide him over here.
Jawohl.
See how long he can survive there. And then we've got these supplies coming in, these guns here. Going to be setting those artillery pieces up. I think there's riflemen there. They could lay more mines too, but I don't think that's going to be something I'm going to be pursuing. Though it is an option. I'd like to get my artillery pieces back here and have them guarded by these
Reinforcements
tank
arrive.
lines.
More of these guns are arriving soon, but the rest of
We'll
the
see,
army
but
is too
yeah,
far
let's get this
behind.
one
Prepare a defense line
over
and
here,
don't
circle
let the Tommies
command.
break
This
through.
one over here,
Ja,
circle
Kommandant.
command.
Understood.
I'm gonna get this
We'll do our best, Herr
anti-air piece
Kommandant.
to this side
The
circle
88mm
command.
flak is an excellent gun designed for a dual purpose.
And I'm going to do the
It is
same
very effective
here.
against both air and ground targets.
Bestätigt.
And then I'll kind of use this one as a last resort.
Transporter meldet sich zum
There is
Dienst.
another gun we didn't take possession of right here we could get. I'll look into that one as well.
Transporter meldet
So this
sich zum
one right
Dienst.
here, we'll just use this as a last resort. So on tow,
Transporter
I'm
meldet
gonna
sich zum
take
Dienst.
all the troops out of here except
Ja,
for
Kommandant.
one. I'm gonna get that
Bereit für die
anti-tank
Schlacht.
cannon.
Bewegung, Soldaten!
I'm gonna have them hide. I'll have them kind of mixed in with the tanks. So hopefully it's harder to take out. We'll use this gun as
Transporter meldet
support.
sich zum Dienst.
Tow
Ja,
there.
Kommandant.
Gonna put this hide on the side here.
Transporter meldet sich zum Dienst.
Gonna move this forward a little bit more. Gonna untow that.
Transporter
And I'm gonna put
einsatzbereit.
this in
Na
the,
los!
basically in the what? In the cornfield or terrain or whatever. Just so I have protection and ID.
Transporter meldet sich zum
So I'm
Dienst.
gonna untow
Kanone
there.
wird versetzt!
This gun needs to be further up here probably.
Ja, Kommandant. Einsatzbereit,
Yeah, so I'm
Kommandant.
gonna move this over to here, hide
I
it.
can hear that the British tanks are on the move.
And this one needs
Soldiers,
to stay.
get ready.
Stay put. Same with this artillery.
Einsatzbereit, Kommandant. Jawohl.
Gonna
Ja,
untow.
Kommandant!
Transporter meldet
I'm
sich
gonna
zum
make
Dienst.
sure this artillery
Befehle?
piece stays right here.
Kanone in
Circle
Bewegung.
command.
Transporter einsatzbereit.
And I'll just use this as kind of protection. And then we'll take one of these supply trucks right
Hier kommt
here.
der Nachschub.
Triangle. And then triangle
fight.
right here so it can supply sapphire metal, which means they're coming across there. So this is working. Now the only downside is I think the infantry will start shooting at the mines once. I think these are more crew members. They'll start shooting at the mines once we've blown up a few. But yeah, looking good there. And again, we've got artillery pieces and some troops hidden so we can start shelling them. They're probably gonna fight. Yeah, they're gonna get some more stuff here. But that's good in that we're getting a lot of crew members there. We're fighting against crew members, so that should be a decent matchup for us. Initially, there'll be a second group going through here. Got recognized down. Unfortunately, I haven't covered that. Same with this one.
Ich bin getroffen!
Zu Befehl.
Okay, while we're doing that, we've got two crew members here. We're going to put them in this anti-tank gun.
Koordinaten, Kommandant?
Pillager metal there. It's not worth a ton of points. What's more important is getting our defense set up. So I'm going to hide this anti-tank gun over here if
Kanone
possible.
in Bewegung!
Again, what I'm trying to do is protect this artillery.
Erwarte
So
Befehle.
another sapper metal. That means that they're coming through at us again. So yeah, these sapper metals are working here. Now there's opportunities that we're not going to take advantage of here. You can actually send in infantry and stuff and take possession of some of these tanks. Because if there's all these crew members coming out, that means they just abandoned. They just abandoned the stuff. I might actually consider doing that. We got a couple.
Bereit für die Schlacht.
I'm gonna unload all here. I'm gonna have them go this way. I'll take one, put them in here.
Infanterie in Bewegung!
Zu Befehl.
And again, we're gonna resupply these towed artillery. So yeah, trying to funnel them down to where we have a good defensive position.
Bewegung, Kommandant.
And we're gonna have some more tanks be coming through here. We're at 2 stars right now. We should get up to 3. The more damage we deal here. And that's part of the reason I kind of wanted scouts, but we got kind of the tanks and scouts too. So we can set up and fire at them from a decent range. Do we have armor piercing rounds? No, we do not have armor piercing rounds here.
Reinforcements arrived.
Get more reinforcements.
Einsatzbereit, Kommandant.
What I want to do here is see if I can get recover any vehicles and stuff. Get a pillager medal there.
Infanterie in Ziel in Sicht.
So yeah, there's a tank right here we can recover. Go ahead and take that. Nope, nope, can't recover that. The tank's stuck. Well, we could recover that, but not. Yeah. So that didn't work out, unfortunately. But they can't do anything with the tank, so that might be something if we can't get to the end, we might have to take possession of that tank. But yeah, they're coming at us much harder here, so gonna have to get our defenses set up. I've got reinforcements here. I'm gonna move this gun back here. Kind of use it as support. I may take another gun or two and move it. Move it behind here.
Infanterie in Bewegung.
Again, a big thing is this artillery. Don't want to lose. Don't want to lose the artillery pieces.
Bewegung, Soldaten.
So this gun I'm gonna untow, and I'm gonna send this armored personnel carrier over here just to protect. More so to protect the artillery. Gonna move this gun back to here.
It seems they don't believe their heaviest tanks can be defeated.
Got a third gun. I'm gonna try to hide it back here.
Verstanden.
So we'll see how this holds. We got our mortar safe back there.
Einsatzbereit, Kommandant.
Untow. I'm gonna leave this gun over here, kind of. Just trying to
Ja,
protect it.
Kommandant. Der Feind. Hier kommt der Nachschub. Bestätigt.
Reinforcements arrived.
Looks like we're getting more reinforcements on top of that.
Transporter einsatzbereit.
Again, I want to get this gun in position here. Try to use the terrain to our advantage. We have a 3-star rating, but like I said, if you take a lot of damage, you can actually lose some. Keep in mind. Let's get this gun out. Okay, untow.
Transporter einsatzbereit.
There we go.
Infanterie
You
in
should get some
Bewegung.
good shots out of this gun too.
Jawohl.
And we're gonna need those shots because there's a lot of tanks here. So, okay, gonna hit this side. Set up. I'm gonna put another gun to here.
Transporter einsatzbereit.
Gonna set aside a gun over here for defense. This may be our last run. We'll see. We gotta hold up the counterattack wave. I'm gonna set aside one in the middle here too. Well, no, I'd like to put the side. So, circle command here. Looks like they took out. Yeah, that's not good. The armor personnel is gone, so that's not good. Let's go ahead and let's simply untow this one. I'm going to go ahead and send the armor personnel carrier forward here. This gun is safe here. Untow. I'm going to put him over here if possible. Yeah, we're going to lose this gun. They're going to break through artillery pieces. Looks like we already took out this gun here. This gun got saved because of the... Well, it temporarily got saved because of the problem we had. And this gun's just going to have to go until... I'm going to put this gun back. Or this back here.
Ja, Kommandant. Na los! Transporter
I'm going to
einsatzbereit.
try to use these armor personnel carrier as defense.
Erwarte Befehle.
I'm going to try to hide them too. The other thing they do good at is the ID the targets. So we'll see if we can hold off here for a 3-star. Again, we have some mines, a few mines left, but once we get through there, we're in trouble. So we'll see.
Erwarte Befehle.
I'm gonna move this rifleman back. I'm going to see if he can sneak through. That may be the last line of attack there, too. So, try to get the gun spread out wide and funnel. Again, we don't have smoke grenades, so we can pretty much only use the terrain as much as possible. We have this mortar and this medic here. I'm going to get this mortar into range. A little more so. We'll probably go triangle command. Try to utilize the mortar if we can there.
In Bewegung, Kommandant.
Make sure it's triangle command. Did we lost this one? Okay, so there's more tanks coming through here. Yeah, so we just got to survive this, and we'll get the rating. 3 stars. A lot of them coming here. That's the mortar. Hopefully we can recover them here. We got the mortar a little too close, unfortunately. Yeah, he's too close. Yeah, we'll see if we can hold off here. We got the guns, a little wide. We're running low on tanks, though. This is going to be close. It's going to be close. We do have a couple guns as backup here as well. I'm going to tow this one and get a little closer. Getting closer than I want it to be, but again, it's armored Doctrine, so I'm going to tow it a little more here and then we'll unload. It is good if you can have fire from both sides, because then you can kind of funnel them, and these tanks are more armored to the front, so having that option, or you can shoot guns in from multiple sides, kind of funnel is good defensively.
They gave up.
Looks like that's
The
it.
British are very persistent. I'll give them
We got it done. We got it done.
Outstanding job. Your resourcefulness.
Yeah, hopefully I was
is
able to give you a tip or two for
Germany
this mission
needs
and
great
other
soldiers
missions
like
as
you.
well. Again, don't have the smoke grenades there, but yeah, these sapper medals are worth quite a bit. Help us get the rating right away, and then, but even if you don't get that, this mission is pretty much survive because there's so much damage you can deal, where you can pick up points that way. So you can see we actually had a decent amount of losses. We lost 8 tanks, so not the greatest numbers, but again, I got the 3-star rating there. So, and if you're looking for more Sudden Strike 4, there's a link in the description below to a playlist called Sudden Strike 4, or you can check this channel for the Sudden Strike 4 playlist. It's going to consist of tips and 3-star missions. We will have every single mission on there with 3-star ratings, how to get 3 stars on every single mission. And some of them have multiple doctrines as well. So thanks for watching, and good luck.